Good morning, children. Welcome back to our video sessions. As your evaluation 1 exam is over, and now we are beginning with the evaluation 2 portion and few topics of the new chapter of evaluation 2 I have discussed with you. Today I am just going to revise it all and continue with the new portion. So here we go. Our new chapter for evaluation 1, this is the first chapter for evaluation 1, a treat for mosquitoes. Here is the mosquito I have shown you, and this is the female Anopheles mosquito, as you know. And here are the 4 different types of mosquitoes: Culex mosquito, Aedes, Chikungunya mosquito and Anopheles mosquito. These are the names of the mosquitoes only, children, and from here you know which type of disease they cause. Then here is the life cycle of mosquito. Eggs convert into larva, and then larva to pupa, and then the adult mosquito is there. This life cycle I told you that you are going to make in the notebook when I will share the PDF with you. Then here is a mosquito sucking blood, and after this we have been a little extra study about the malaria, how malaria is spread. A detailed study of this topic we have gone through. Here we have come to know that female Anopheles is a carrier of malarial parasite. When mosquito sucks blood, it leaves the malarial parasite into the blood through its saliva. What causes breed mosquito means how the number of mosquitoes increases. How do the mosquitoes lay eggs? Where they find it comfortable to lay their eggs. So this is the place where they are laying their eggs. When water gets collected at some place for a long time, and that is mainly during the rainy season or the monsoon season. It can be pots, tires, coolers, tanks, etc. Then we have stagnant water breed mosquitoes faster. So here in the stagnant water also the mosquito breeding is very fast. This is a mosquito larvae. For this I told you that how do they respire? They respire from the air in the atmosphere. They don't take the air mixed in the water. So they are using their spiracles to breathe. The eggs take 15 days to complete their life cycle from eggs to larvae to adult. And the symptoms of malaria is fever with rigors, that is chills, shivering, and then headache, body pain. And here we have gone through the blood test, how this happens. Almost every one of us have the experience of the blood test. Okay, a pathologist is a person who tests, check and report about the blood sample. And this is how the blood test is taken. Infected red blood cells. These are the infected red blood cells. These parasites, protozoa, starts infecting the red blood cells and spread all over the body. And this is the scientist who peeped into mosquito's stomach, Ronald Ross, and who told us about the malaria disease. Now coming to the most important part, precautions to be taken to control the spread of mosquitoes. Don't let the water collect around you. Fill up the pits. Keep the water pots, coolers and tanks clean. They should be dried every week. Put fish in ponds because they will feed upon the larvae of the mosquitoes. They will eat them. So the number of mosquitoes will not be that much. Fish is going to eat the larvae of the mosquitoes present in the water. Spray oil if water is collected at some place, because spraying of oil on water, what happens? A thin layer of water is, a thin layer of oil is there on the surface of the water, and so the larvae will not be able to breathe the air outside, which is in the atmosphere. That is why it is going to block their spiracles from where they breathe, the larvae of the mosquitoes. So the spray of oil is also one of the precaution. Hope you understand this. Once again I am repeating it for you, that spraying of oil on water will create a thin layer of oil on the surface of water. So the mosquito larvae is present inside the water, which are having their spiracles near to the surface of the water for breathing purpose. They will not be able to breathe because there is oil, and that oil will enter in the spiracles and then they cannot breathe. Thereby they will die and the number of new mosquitoes will not be there. Then use mosquito nets and repellents. This mostly we are doing. Then here some examples are there to avoid mosquitoes: dried neem leaves, spraying, mosquito nets, mosquito mats, use of spray and coils. Here then we have gone through this disease, anemia. What it is? It is less amount of hemoglobin or iron in blood which causes anemia. So normal range is 12 to 16 gram per deciliter, and here are the normal red blood cells, and this is the anemic red blood cells. What is happening here? It is not red in color. That means the iron is not there, and if the iron is not there, then the oxygen is not carried with the red blood cells to the different parts of the body. This I have shared in detail in my previous video. You can go through that, what happens in the case of the anemia. Then here we are going to study about fewer other animals as carriers of diseases. This is the housefly, and this is bacteria causing cholera. Then here we have filaria worm and the filarial mosquito. As the malaria is carried by the mosquito, the same way filarial worm is inside the filarial mosquito, and when this mosquito bites a person, this is the filaria disease, and this is the infected patient. Then here with the picture only you can identify that tapeworm is the swine pig is there, and tapeworm is the disease, and here is the H1N1 virus, and that was the previous one. Was the tapeworm, that is also caused by the pig only, and here the pig is causing H1N1 virus, that is the swine flu. Then dog is the carrier for the rabies, and here the last is the algae for the mosquitoes, you know, These are the green tiny plants, and these here are present in the stagnant water, and they also cause the diseases. Okay, thank you.